seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Makes the score Raiders 7, Browns nothing.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken just shy of the goal line. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They'll run here with the rookie. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Come on.
From the gun, it's Shador. That's caught right side. It's London. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
60 bicep, 18 Rumble, 18 Rumble.
Sanders on 3rd down. Pass caught by Bond. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Panther 60, 19 Lions. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, goes for ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game. So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's a Browns 1st down.
It's a gain of 10.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9.
18 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now it's Sanders. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Viking, 18. Second Pirates, second Pirates.
On first down, it's Sanders. Oh, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. And the Raiders forced the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Well, this game's kind of turned into a rock fight. They're just kind of throwing the ball back and forth to each other, and now everyone just needs to take a deep breath. Settle in, get a couple first downs, and just realize, all right, we're going to do some things on defense to give ourselves a chance. Now we got to maintain possession of the ball on offense and go get some points.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Ready, ready.
On a zone read, they'll hand it to Gentry. And now for a second time, he loses the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Now Shador on first down. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
6 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
That'll be taken in by Sampson. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. It'll be first and goal when we come back. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in Vegas after this. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football as they go to work on first and goal.
Ready, check mash, check mash.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything. There is a marker down. These points may come off the board. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
Here we go, check.
To throw is Sanders. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Browns. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Browns will level things out at 7 apiece.
Not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You got a really strong, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it. I say the G. Hey, watch him do it. We survived outside, all from the music.
We're on top, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Pass caught right side by Thornton. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Vegas. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's got it at the 1. He'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
At their own 16-yard line.
Go, Reed, go. Let's go.
Drive will start on the ground, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Viking 18. Ready.
They go play action with Sanders. Now a shot here, deep middle. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
It is 3rd and long.
Ready. 60 Viking, 60 Viking. Ready.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
On the return is Tucker. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field.
At the 42-yard line.
Ready, set.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Raider first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Nice example there, Mike, the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10.
Ready?
He'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Browns are going to take possession.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Seven Pirates.
They bring Judy in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Open man, he's got it. It's London. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2nd and 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
19 Wyatt. Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Now, deep ball for London. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Here we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get this off to Genty.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the defense had a lovely stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
39-yard line.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Genty. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. It's his second touchdown of the year.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
The kicking team off for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Raiders will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
On the set. Cut 19. Cut 19. Come on. Come on. Set.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. Left side in the hands of London. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And the Browns first down.
Handoff here, up the middle. We're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Warriors 70. Ready.
Now, Shador moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Now Sanders to throw on second down. Race to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Crack all 80.
On third down, Sanders. Open man. That is Bond. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Here we go, set.
Here's a zone read to start the drive. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6. They'll work now on second and 4.
65
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there. Down he goes. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they stop with 28 seconds to go in this first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to be 4th down. The Raiders send their punt team out. This is taken at the 25. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Ready? Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll throw on 1st down with Sanders. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
1st and 10 at the 42.
Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt.
Is no good.
So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. On 1st down, it's Sanders. Pass caught by Bond. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
A quick throw here going to be taken by London. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
60 by 6.
Now Shador on first down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Cleveland.
Ready? Warriors 70.
On play action, Shador. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that ball led in too far, maybe too long. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
18. Get it. Cowboy 8. Ready.
Again, it's Sanders. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
Come on, come on.
To throw again is Sanders. They'll try to set up the screen here. This one will be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third and long.
Go. Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Go check. Go check.
Sanders going to throw again. Inside the 10, it is caught. And you get this down to the 2-yard line. First and goal as they convert on third down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
A run on first and goal. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding.
Okay, ready?
Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal.
Back, Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the gun, it's Shador. This one on the floor. And that's going to move him explosive, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Third and goal.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
Putting the tight end in motion. On 3rd and goal, Sanders to the goal line and in. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Browns draw closer here. It's 21-14. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, crash! 19, 70 Lions! Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Genty. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
The tackle made by Jesse Bates. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. We'll get this inside the 20. A nice run in the red zone. It's 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Browns' 18-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Crash! Cowboy 80!
I got him. He's mine.
Ready?
Now this time they'll look to throw. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
Big time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put this one out of reach.
This defense backed up, but They bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped. No gain.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Raiders. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to draw yourself back in it.
28, Browns 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. Yeah. And he will get touchdown short, shy of the 20-yard line.
18-yard line.
They go play action now with Sanders. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. What to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
They bring Judy in motion. On 3rd down, Sanders. Open man, that is Bond. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He finds Judy on that one. And he's not going to get too far and tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Throwing again is Sanders. He'll go right and find his running back. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
That's good. We're up Browns.
14 on the pickup. It's a Browns 1st down.
45-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. 1st down. From the gun, it's Sanders. This pass complete to Raymond. And he's close to another 1st down. Mark down, just shy of the mark.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he will score. Game on. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown, Browns.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
On is Koo for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Browns are back to within 7. It's 28-21.
Browns 21.
They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick.
All right, good effort. Just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they've still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
They'll run with Denty. And he finds some space after a gain of 7 on first down. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking a timeout. About 54 to go. Second down, they need 3.
19, Tiger, 19.
They'll run the toss to Genty. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. 3rd and 6.
Come on. Panther 60, Panther 60. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Run right up the gut with Genty.
Now at the 35-yard line. A gain of 3. It's point down.
So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of legs, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Trying to be lying.
London brought in motion. They'll drop to throw. That one. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So this one, a win for the Raiders. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA